It's Warden Day. It's Warden Day. I'm excited and scared and yeah, generally nervous about this whole prospect, but it's Warden Day. Let's do it. So, well, first off, I keep collecting critters. And I don't think I have a spot for Armadillo Scoot, but I dragged that little fellow over here recently. Yesterday, I think, actually. So let me put this away because, yeah, we need to get that set. Let's see. Oh my gosh. This is promising. So, I do have the tower for the warden built, which I'm excited for. Yeah, I do not have a spot for these guys. Okay. Really? Okay. That's like actual cod, isn't it? That is actual cod. Okay. We'll just put that there. That works. Alrighty. That aside, I suppose I should toss things into the system. We have the warden tower built. I'm gonna put my armor away now because armor doesn't do a thing for us. Now, one of the things I'm wondering is, do potions of invisibility do things for us with wardens? Also, we'll take our wings off and grab ourselves some wool. I have the spot picked. Like, I know where we're spawning the warden from. Let's grab something that's super visible for us. Alrighty. So I know where I'm spawning the warden. There is a shrieker almost directly above the warden tower. There are a couple of... I should not have all of my nice netherite tools on me as well. I do need a hoe, though, because there are a couple of sensors around, and I am not going to use the sensors. I should probably test this out before I actually, like, break all of the sensors, I suppose. I'm gonna name tag this guy, but we can worry about that later. Okay. Do I need the rest of that? No. Do I have space in the barrel for it? Also no. We can put those guys there. Yeah, I would love to know if invisibility potions will work for us. It is definitely going to be a totem day, though. Boop. Do I have a silk touch hoe already? I do. Heck yes. Oh my gosh. So, I gotta remember I don't have my elytra, but shrieker above the warden tower, which we'll look at it first and make sure that there's nothing else we want to add to the warden tower, because once the warden's in there, we aren't going near that thing ever again. Like, this guy will have glass in his head, but I don't think that matters for wardens, so it would stand to reason, I guess, that invisibility wouldn't really work for wardens either. Oh, there's more blocks missing there than I realized. I feel like... Is somebody pranking me? Because I'm sure those weren't missing yesterday. I'm sure those weren't missing. Somebody pranking me? That's... Okay, that's unusual on this server. But it's probably not. It's probably just my own forgetfulness. Okay. There is our warden tower. I suppose I didn't need to leave my stream buddy where she is, but that's fine. So let's go take a look at this. Over here. So this tower is where I died to a warden for the very first time. So I figured it would be really funny to, you know, put the warden in that tower. But this is what it looks like right now. I really like it. I'm enjoying this cyberpunk style and kind of playing with that a little bit, which is very new for me. I did remove a few of these, but I think I might put them back because I just want to drop him straight down into the tower, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody has said anything so far, so I don't know if you guys want to give input, any thoughts on things that we should add or change to this thing before we, you know, put a warden in it and can never set foot near it again. But I'm a fan. Definitely enjoying this style, and I will be playing with it more in the future for sure. Let's see, I need to grab a few of those deep slate tile slabs. And I should probably know what the dimensions of a warden are. Welcome to people coming in. This tower is where we're going to put the warden, in the little glass bit at the top. There's a shrieker pretty much directly above it, so we should be dropping him in from there. But we need to decide if this is it, as far as the tower goes, or if we need to add anything else before, you know, it becomes a no man's land. Yeah. Let's see. Warden, I believe that is the page that is open on the wiki for me. Sure is. All right. Their width is 0.9 blocks, which does mean that we can't use a trap door to drop him down. I really hope invisibility potions work with them, but I doubt it. When a player activates naturally generated skulk shriekers 4 times or more as when they spawn. So, if we break all of the sensors, it's going to be a science day, guys. If we break all of the sensors and for some reason, like, it's not working to spawn him with the shrieker, like dropping an item on the shrieker or standing on it or whatever, it would stand to reason then that we could just put a sensor down, right? Also, Stream Buddy is bothering me. We're gonna move her really quick. I keep moving her for decked out, but then she just works so much better here. You know? There we go. All right. I think I'm happy with the tower. I'm just gonna get the deep slate and patch up the top there. I need a good way to drop the warden down the hole, because I would rather him just walk through the 1x1 hole and drop down into there rather than, oh, this is gonna be so much fun, monkey. It's gonna go terribly wrong. Why? Okay. But yeah, I need to be able to drop him down through that 1x1 hole. And we can't use trap doors, which is what I would normally use because he's too wide for those. He's a little too fat. And I can't fly, so we have to walk because I already took my wings off, which was probably a bad idea. don't mind the glow squid noises. I don't know what you're talking about, monkey. I didn't call the warden chunky. No, never. Never. All right. Deep slate tile slabs, because I will forget if I don't say it out loud. There we go. Why? Listen, I love this multi-item sorter. However, the whole things getting stuck in the droppers and messing things up is starting to get to me. All right, where's my elytra? There we go. And we'll grab a bunch of scaffolding, which is disposable for us, so that works. And then we will go take out the sensors as well. I am questioning my life choices with that glow squid sound, because that's, you know, a sound machine for allays to drop items to, but it's a lot. It's loud. And I could just put a player head on it instead, you know? Make it a little quieter. Okay, what is the best way to get up into the cave from here? I do not remember. Whoop. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Let's see. I believe the entrance is like right there. Right there. Okay. Yeah, that shrieker is the one we're going for, and I should be turning up my gamma for you guys. Sorry about that. Now you can see a little better. Let's... I can't do that. Boop. Boop. All right. Where is it? Trying to not back up into the lava. It's like right... Ah! I keep losing it. I keep losing it. It's somewhere by that gold ore block, but I'm not sure where. Okay, it's slightly over to the side. At the glow lichen. Cool. Well, we won't forget that again, and we won't need to know that again. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, there is like one sensor on this side. Now, I'm also debating if we should spawn it using items or, all right, now is where we use wool. I'm trying to decide if we should spawn it using items or like me literally physically standing on the shrieker, and I think it should probably be me literally physically standing on the shrieker, because if we use items, we have the potential to spawn multiple, and we don't want that. That would be a very bad situation. Okay, let's remove that. Excellent. Ooh, good to know there's a hole there. And this cave up in here is not deep dark, and it is not spawn proofed, which is a little scary actually. Let's put in as much soundproofing as we can. And we will light that up in a second. I don't have torches with me. Okay, it's fine. I'm scared. Okay, I'm not as scared. Yay, okay. That should be... That should be good for those. And I'm not sure. I think I'm pretty sure, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I can just stand up and walk around the sensor as long as they don't walk on top of it. It's the sensors that pick up, you know, you walking around. But, like, I know that. But I don't want to risk it. So I will just keep sneaking. This is gonna go terribly wrong, isn't it? Okay, so that is not okay, Brandy. Be quiet. Oh, I haven't given you your blueberries yet, have I? That will keep you busy. Hey, that's enough. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I said that's enough. Hi. Hello. Chill. No. No, you're okay. Thank you. Good job. All right. So, let's look at this. Sensor is right here. And we're dropping the warden down into here, which means if we go straight up, we need to drop him through this spot here. So we spawn him there, we bring him up here. I feel like I should probably wear wings for this, but I don't want to lose the wings. You see my quandary. And we need to figure out how to drop him through a 1x1 hole without using the trapdoor trick because he is too chunky. He's too chunky to use a trapdoor. All right. So I suppose I should go get my pickaxe. You know, I can carry diamond tools for this. Those aren't an issue. And, like, let's be honest, netherite isn't an issue either. But, like, it's the principle of the thing. Like, I literally lost everything I had to this tower once upon a time. Okay. Ow. Like, do we think he would just walk through a 1x1 hole? If we set it up so that, you know, it was the only place he could walk? I would still need a place for me to get away because I will be standing on this thing. I could just do a too high, like, section where I can get away, I guess. Put those there. And those there. Okay. We need the spot to drop the warden. And we need to set up his whole little We need to just set up his whole little spawning area. Does anybody know if invisibility works on wardens? Behavior, maybe? Named wardens do not dig or despawn. Let's see. Attacks. Targets. It doesn't really say. I guess let's look up invisibility? Okay. Withers and ender dragons are immune to invisibility. Does that mean they won't become invisible? Effect. Rendering, etc. Mob detection. Mob's detection range is determined by the follow range attribute. When a player does not have any items equipped in armor slots, including elytra, the player is detected at 7% of a mob's normal detection range. Let's see. Well, yeah, because wardens aren't, like, they don't detect you by sight. That's the thing. But it doesn't actually say on the wiki. Like, it would stand to reason that a warden would still detect you, which is going to be a little bit of a challenge for sticking glass in his head. But it doesn't actually say, you know? Which is actually kind of just frustrating. I am also almost positive, but like, it's worth a shot, I guess. Because, like, at the end of the day, if we can't stick glass in his head without dying... Woo! Okay. Okay. That happened. All right. Okay. Jump scare. Like, yeah, I am also almost positive that a warden will detect you with invisibility. But, like, if they don't, that could be pretty nice. I don't know. That would help. All right. All right. So, we need to wool up this area. And we should actually set it up from over here. So we need to wool up this area and basically create a path that he cannot leave. But ideally that I can. You know what? Let's just, like, double check this. Whoa! Okay. We won't stand on that then. Let's double check that, yeah, walking around it, whoa, does not cause problems, but spiders do. I don't even have a weapon on me. Right, I need lights. Oh, I am so organized today. Aren't you proud of me? And I almost fell through that hole. Oh my gosh. This is gonna go really well, isn't it? I'm really jumpy today. But, like, the thing is, the hole that he'll be standing in is 4 deep, and I would assume that glass in his head also doesn't make a difference as far as, like, detecting and aggroing. what did I come here for? Torches, that's what it was. So, like, it's not the end of the world if we just sit there and die over and over and decide that we can't get glass in his head, but, like, I want to try. Okay. Now, once we light it up, we should be safer. Which has more attack damage? Hoe or a pickaxe? Pickaxe. Okay, we know that if something comes at us, we will whack it with a pickaxe. All right. That zombie keeps freaking me out. I fly past him and I hear him and I'm like, where the heck is there a villager zombie in here? And then I remember, oh, right. My decorations. That's where. The dangers of decorating with hostile mobs. Okay, let's hope that there's nothing in here because I'm already jump scared enough for the day. Is that... Woo! The bat! The bat jump scared me. Oh, for goodness sake. It's fine. Okay. It was this one, yeah? This block? That's like... Yep, sure is. All right. Beans. We will set this up like this. And then we will make a too high spot that I can run out of. Little bat, this is really not the place you want to be at all in about 10 minutes. Okay. If we connect that up like so. You will only be able to walk this way. Can I reach any farther? I can't. Okay. I still need to be able to get out. Okay. I need to be able to leave, and I'm not sure what the best route to take would be because, like, this is all solid rock face for a little ways. I am so scared. I am, like, already starting to shake a little bit. This is it's gonna be intense. It's fine. All right. Let's zoop from here. Oh, Brandies. Oh, Brandies. Is it just the end of the world that people talk with their voices outside? You guys couldn't hear that, but she made a very distinct little grumble about that. Let's stick that there for the moment. And straight up. Oh no! It is farther than I thought. That's great. There we go. Okay. Literally not worried about him taking damage, which is great. We just need to get him to actually walk down the hole. I suppose we could put a noise machine there, couldn't we? We could absolutely put a noise machine. That would help lure him over without him being after my actual self. Okay. Noise machine next, then. I still don't know if that will make him walk through the hole. And I need to name tag him, so I should definitely be standing on the Shrieker myself. Which is a terrifying prospect, and also definitely means that, like, I need a viable way down. Or I could just let him kill me. I could do that. That might be... like, that's a kind of terrible idea, but it also might be easier than, like... I don't know, trying to dig a separate path for me to leave. I could just let him kill me. Dire Wolf, hello! Oh no, you have sad news? I hope it's not too sad. I'm worried. I'm worried now. Let's grab a piston. A singular piston. Ah, it wasn't fast enough. Oh, you lost a chicken. Was it the small one? Ooh, that hurts. I'm sorry, that sucks. Poor baby. That always hurts. I hope it wasn't from something that would cause problems for the rest of the flock. Interesting. Yeah, cold could definitely do it. I wonder if she was, like, bottom of the pecking order. Because I've, like, that is a thing sometimes. Is the one who's not, like, the one who's at the bottom of the pecking order can get kind of pushed out of the huddle. That is a thing that happens. That's really sad. I'm sorry. All right. Let's make this perpetual noise machine. Interesting. Huh. That's really sad. And frustrating, I'm sure, too. Like, not knowing what happened and just having to sit there and wonder. Like, yeah, that really sucks. I'm so sorry. Okay. Noise machine. You should be able to latch onto that from there, yeah? I think you should. Whew. Well, yeah. That really, really sucks. It is the unfortunate part of having animals. Like, that it really doesn't matter what animals either, you know? It's like, it always sucks when you lose one. I hope the rest of them stay safe and happy and healthy. Okay. Back to the matter at hand. Yeah, that would ruin your weekend. Never mind. Interesting. Okay, Aracanas, I've noticed, are a little bit more aggressive than some of the other chickens out there, so that's funny that the second one is now taking the top of the pecking order. That doesn't surprise me at all. They're like the mean girls of chickens. But that's interesting that they seem to be happier. She sounds very cute though. Like, oh my gosh. That's just, listen, one of my favorite things about having animals of various varieties is getting to know their different personalities. It is so much fun. Like, I don't know. I love how much personality animals that you would not expect have. Like chickens. All right. So, we have noise machine. We have a plan. I'm still not sure that this warden will walk through the hole and drop down there. This is the thing for me that I'm worried about. This is what I'm most worried about at this point, is will the guy walk through the hole and drop down there? I don't know. I'm nervous. But we should get a name tag. What should we name this guy? Because I haven't thought that far ahead. Taking suggestions happily. Oh, interesting. Your red stars are the mean girls. Interesting. Oh, I love flock dynamics so much. They're really funny to watch. All right. Somebody give me a name to name this warden, because I am really bad at naming things. Which you may have picked up from the other mobs if you watched the Warden Freeman. That is ironic. Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else like, hey, I have a name that I've always wanted to name a warden. I think it would be the funniest name to give a warden. Thanos' Ooh, that's yeah. That one's fun. I think I am gonna let this guy kill me, though. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna spawn him, we're going to name tag him, and we're going to die. And that's Groot's emo cousin. This is my favorite so far. Monkey is like, I came prepared. All right, well. Oh, no. You're good, Direwolf. Like, I always appreciate chicken updates. Ooh, Karen, manager of the Deep Dark. Actually, oh, Monkey, you came so prepared. Gold Digger. Oh, okay. Now I have to pick. Now I have to make a decision. I just shot myself in the foot. Screamo Supremo. I think I'm gonna go with Karen, manager of the Deep Dark. This is very funny to me. Manager of the Deep Dark. Do I have enough characters for that? I do. Amazing. There we go. Okay, we're getting very close to actually doing this. We will... Should we do an invisibility experiment while we do this? I think we maybe should. I'll keep the wool on me. Oh, that doesn't go in this system. That's fine. I have anticipated my own problems ahead of time. We'll carry a couple of totems just in case we need them for whatever reason, but everything else, I need to grab another box to stick things in at this point. Okay. Oh, I can't stick that in this box. We'll just put everything in a box. How about that? Just put all our stuff. That's the mending bow that I still haven't finished mending and stuck back in my store. That was from when Lemon was on the other day. I'll take a few golden carrots with me. A backup one named Faulty Wiring. Well, see, I'm going to do this one at a time just because we're dropping them down the hole into the thing. But, yeah, 51 levels, that's fine. I never asked, okay, so Copper has been AFK at my Wither Skeleton farm for like days, getting coal for coal blocks. And I meant to ask him how many levels he had after that. Like, there was a 24-hour stretch there where he was just AFK at my farm. I don't know. Oh, it was because of the I am planning to just die, and I have 51 levels, which are a lot harder to get now that raid farms don't work. I don't live at 600 levels anymore. Right. I guess we just do this at this point. Yeah? We do this, we give it a shot, we kind of learn if this works or not, and if it doesn't, then we try again? My heart is like pounding. The good news is this guy should not be able to get out and wander my base or anything like that, because having a warden that doesn't despawn wandering my base would be a terrible thing. It would be the worst thing in the world. I have so many mobs. I worked so hard to get those guys in there, you know? Let's try this. And if I drop a couple of totems, not the end of the world. I probably should have more wool blocks on me, but it's fine. Okay. Guys, I'm so nervous. They're so much quieter than they used to be. All right. We take a breath. We center ourselves or something. Oh, I still haven't given you your blueberries, Brandy. I should give you your blueberries because otherwise you will. Faulty wiring would be a shocking death message. That is true. That is a hilarious death message. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. 1. I don't know if he'll spawn right on the Shrieker, actually. I'm gonna back off for a second because I don't know if he'll spawn right on the Shrieker. I think we need to make a slightly larger space so that wherever he spawns from. Let's check what the wiki says about that. I am really glad that I didn't spawn him before I had that thought. Okay, Warden? Warden? Come on. Okay. Spawning. If the warning level is already at 4, it stays at 4 and spawns another warden. The distance between shriekers doesn't matter. Let's see. When a shrieker attempts to spawn a warden, it makes up to 20 attempts to spawn the warden within an 11 by 13 by 11 cubic area centered on the shrieker. I forgot about that part. This is why when I was working on the warden farm that I have not yet built, I had to dig out a big area around it. Okay. A valid block is any block that has a complete top surface, i.e. the top face is grid aligned square. Wait. It would spawn with 1 or more liquids. If the bottom block that it would occupy has a liquid inside it, but it can spawn with 1 or more liquids in the blocks above that. Pressure plate with water flowing on top. Okay. So it can't collide with another block. Okay. So it can't collide with another block and it can't spawn in water. Let's see. This is at -12. And this is probably too far. Oh, it's just barely too far below. Ah! Dang it. Okay. So. Where the heck is this thing? I'm so lost. Okay. So we could either make this area too low so that it can't spawn in any of the rest of this area. We could put water over it, which might be our simplest option, I think, probably. We're gonna go get ourselves a little bit more wool. and a water bucket. Yeah, this is... I am so glad I checked that because, anybody who knows flying machines? Like, could you tell me why this thing goes downwards? Like, it goes up a couple blocks, and then it goes back down, and then it goes all the way up. I'm sorry? The heck? Oh. That's not great. Now how do I get out of here? Take the service entrance, but I have ender chests. Wow, I was not paying attention to things. Oh my gosh. All right. So, the warden shouldn't be able to spawn on the slabs underneath. Underneath the thing. I feel like we should just... What's up, Brandy's? I feel like we should just try and set it up so that basically he can just spawn within the wool-contained areas, I think. That feels like the best plan. There we go. Whew, all right. A packed 4-day weekend. You keep yourself pretty busy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fully understand flying machines enough. You know, I think I understand them, and then I sit and try to build one myself, and it goes all wrong. So, like, once I got to that point, I was like, you know what? I don't care. It didn't do that in creative either. Like, this is something that has only happened in the survival world, which is very annoying. All right. That is a packed weekend. Is parents visiting a good thing for you? So packed, oh my gosh. Cause like, I would be so stressed out if my parents were visiting. My parents are in the lower 48 right now. And they haven't said anything to me about this trip at all. And I'm still sitting here on edge, like, are they just gonna show up at my doorstep? Because I don't know. It's actually kind of the worst. I hate it. Okay, so let's set it up so that, like, these spots get waterlogged. Not waterlogged, but get water flowing over them. We gotta break all this. Okay. One bucket probably won't do it. Well, I hope you have a nice time with them. Okay. Oop. Oop. Let's see. The Shrieker is at... What direction is that going? That is X. So 10, 5, 6, 2, which means we should be looking for 73 is the farthest edge. So that is, this one is 73 here. So this should be the edge of our warden spawning area. This is gonna go really badly. I don't know if y'all are picking up on that, but this is gonna go really badly. There we go. We're gonna have to clean this up too somehow. Oh man, this is gonna go so badly. I am so worried. Surely. Yeah. I don't understand. What the heck? And it doesn't do that on the upper side either. There we go. All right. Let's see. I need more water. That's what I need. That's literally all I need. So we can grab water right here. Flee with extra flee. No, we're standing and dying. We're just standing and dying. We are giving up with arms open wide. We just... Whew. We gotta make sure that he can't spawn on the wool blocks either. Cause... any of the wool blocks, including the ones at the edge. Oh, this is getting more and more complicated. We just need to make sure that they have enough space above them that he can't spawn. So like 2 blocks or less above the wool blocks. He's gonna spawn in a really weird spot and I won't be able to get to him and it'll be a whole thing. The good news is we have lots of name tags and lots of life. We can respawn as many times as it takes. What is my death count by warden so far? My death count by warden is 1. That number's gonna go up. Okay. So this is definitely not 13 away, which means that we do need to have at least... Yeah. If I'm hitting my head when I jump, this should be high enough. There we go. Now we at least have 2 water sources, so we don't need to leave again, if nothing else. This is gonna go so well. Okay. We're gonna have to clean this area up, and I don't know how that's gonna happen. Or if that will actually legitimately happen, you know? We'll just wall that particular spot off as well. Because then, if he spawns, like, right there, big deal, you know? there. We'll go there. We're just waterlogging this entire area at this point. I feel like I'm griefing my own base. A lot of this wool is very spawnable right now. That sucks. Oh, that might take us most of the rest of the way. Hey, it's my own base. Okay. We gotta do this area. He could technically spawn there. Great! Ha! This is such a mess. I don't like it. Such a mess that I'm gonna have to clean up later. Somehow, some way. Okay. That's true. A couple sponges. You know, I forget about sponges. I forget that they exist. Like, way too often. I don't think... Oh no! I lost most of my sponges. I just realized because you said that. Oh my gosh, I lost most of my sponges with that lava incident downstairs. Oh no. Most of them were in my utility box. I might have some in my storage system somewhere. I don't know where though. Hostile mob drops maybe? Okay. Getting seasick watching myself. Okay, that one needs to be covered up. And the one that we broke over here needs to be covered up still. There we go. That one needs to be covered. All right. It's fine. Let's do that and see if we can... Nope. Replace that one? Why? Why won't you flow? Okay, it's fine. I think we just need 2 more buckets of water, and this area should be warden spawn proofed. Did I just mess things up? I think I just messed things up with our infinite water source up there. That's fine, it's fine. No, I think we're good. Okay, cool. Great. Awesome. Anybody else think of anything we need other than stacking some of this wool a little bit higher? Okay. Make sure that there is 1, 2, 3. There's only 2 blocks of headspace for him. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3. So we should be... Oh, that cave noise scared me. That should also need just another block's worth. This is going to go terribly wrong. Well, if he spawns in the wool, we won't name tag him. We'll just let him despawn. Kill us and then despawn, of course. 2. That might need a couple more. Yeah. don't even know anymore. I'm just placing blocks. Okay. This one does need... We'll drop that. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready to try this again? Let's try it. We're gonna die a lot. It's fine. Now, I wonder how many it's gonna take. Got this. Okay. 3. There he is. Okay. Name tagged. That's perfect. That's a perfect spot. Hi, bud. Oh, he's distracted. Oh, no. Here it comes. Hi. Hello. Yeah. You got this. Yep, one more. There you go. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, I didn't check my spawn. Whoops. Okay. Eraser likes your name. Monkey. Oh, I'm shaking. I knew I was gonna die. I was planning to die. That went according to plan. Why am I shaking? Okay, okay. Whew. Breathe. That went according to plan, actually, and he was fairly distracted already by the piston. So let's whew. Whew. I'm gonna go set my spawn in a more appropriate location. Okay. Spawn set. We'll go stick these things away again. Oh, Eraser, just laughed and then said, "Oh, my soul." Yeah, I did not think through where my, stream overlays. Where they live. Okay, okay, let's go see how this guy is doing. I should probably have food in my inventory because I'm gonna get hungry so fast. It's okay, we can just let him kill us again. I wonder. Oh no. I'm so good at this game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, this doesn't feel like sprinting. I'm so used to my speed beacons. I'm gonna starve to death here. Okay, well, he's not in the thing yet. That's not a good sign. Okay. Is there a world in which I can push him over the edge before he kills me? I called him Chunky. Yeah, I know. I do not know this song. He's gonna kill me here. For sure. Ah. I hate the darkness. Oh, come on. Honestly, shocked I'm not dead yet. Okay. There we go. And we'll just drop down on his head for funsies. Hi. You give me lots to Google. Wes just said a very keyboard mashed what? All in the plan, we'll say. I was hungry. I needed to fill back up. Okay. So Wes just said that's terrifying. Yeah, so I guess we try some invis potions and see if we can get some redstone in there. He was pretty distracted by the redstone. So like if we lose a few blocks here and there, not the end of the world. However, you know what? I'm gonna grab a piston from this hopper, otherwise I'm gonna tear my hair out. We'll grab a few pistons. We'll grab a few blocks of redstone, question mark? I don't need that many, but it wasn't so difficult at all. I mean, we still have to shove glass in his head, ideally, anyways. Let's see. Green? I used normal green in the center of this one. I don't have normal green. Okay, cool, great. We will make some normal green. Karen, manager of the Deep Dark. That's a really good name. All right. Well, thank you for the name, for the warden, and thanks for hanging out. And I will see you around. Get your normal sleep schedule, monkey. My God, I do envy your sleep schedule a little bit. I wish. I can only wish. Okay, we're gonna have so much scaffolding to break. This is gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. Funny names are always great, and I am consistently bad at them, so I appreciate... Oh, I was going up to dye this glass. That's what I was doing. So I appreciate the name. All right. Oh, I need 2 more dogs, and one of which is just the pale ones. They're the old ones, so I need I need a couple more dogs. I need the pale one and the jungle one. So maybe if the rest of this wardening goes smoothly, maybe we go grab ourselves some dogs. Get that achievement. Advancement. Listen, I started gaming. Well, not entirely started gaming, but like Minecraft was one of my earliest games. And so I cannot keep straight whether achievement is like the normal gaming thing. Cause I was really surprised by achievement. The achievement get thing when I went back and played like 1.0. So advancement. We need that dog advancement in this world still. I have the cat one, I just need the dog one. It is, I just can't remember which one's like the Minecraft one and which one's like the normal gaming one. And I always get laughed at when I forget, so. Oh. We still have the same problem. Okay, this is a thing that I did not. Whew, there we go. I did not plan that. That's not why there's water there. The water's just there for fun. It doesn't really matter. I just try to be a better gamer. By remembering little details like that, because that's definitely what makes me a better gamer or not. All right, so you can see our danger zone. Actually, let's head back down into here. I have conveniently marked the danger zone. So like out here, I should be safe. Let's try this invisibility potion. Though I'm sure that he's not going to like me stacking scaffolding or anything like that. I could use wool, but that's harder to clean up in a situation where I need to be able to just like come in and slap the thing. Down here though, should be safe. Like technically, I should be able to stand up and be completely safe from this guy on the floor. He is angry at me, so that's great. I'm probably not gonna make it up the... Yep. You hear his heartbeat speeding up. No, and I can't. There we go. Okay. So. Do we continue trying that? Like, we've got the scaffolding set up. So we really just need to be able to get in there and place the piston in the right direction. I'm gonna go grab just like the most basic pickaxe that I own, that I won't mind like dropping and potentially losing, which apparently is not a thing that I have. Cool, great. Let's just make an iron pickaxe. Where are my iron ingots? I don't even know. In my ender chest. I always use them from my ender chest. Okay. Yep. 1, 2, 3. And, you know, everything should be scattered up at the top of that thing. So that's fine. All right. We need a couple of sticks. 1, 2. Cool, cool. Ah, yeah, no, this is not the decked out world. This is this is my mega base. I don't think invisibility made a difference at all, but we can try again for funsies. And anything else? A couple of carrots. Not a bad thing to have. And we could even take a couple of golden apples. Or let's even also take a couple of totems, because that will give us a little bit more time too. And Let's go get our stuff before it despawns. I need a return system for this, thing, this elevator. I need a return system for it because water clutching isn't always going to work. I mean, it might. This is how we get better at Minecraft, right? By making stupid mistakes and then just finding the most complicated solution to it instead of something simple. Oh no, you're good. That's fair. That is fair. All right. Let's, what are we calling this? Waterfall clutching? All right. Let's go tell this guy what for. Or show him what for. That's the term. The phrase. Okay. He can track me from all the way over here, just to be clear. Like, he just... I think he does aggro based at least somewhat on distance, but... Oh. Well, there is an object there. Let's try this. So that doesn't bode well for where the rest of my stuff is. I wish there was a, like, potion of muffling or something. Like in Skyrim, you get a muffle spell, which is really helpful for situations like this one. Okay. Nope. He's gonna boop me. I can't get this one in the right spot. Okay. We do that. This piston thing is a problem. It won't go! Some honey blocks in the corner that I can just slide down. That is fair. That would be kind of fun. Okay. Everything I need other than totems should be there. Thoughts about the piston situation. I might have to actually, like, take one of the, or some of the slabs away. Let's just fill up on totems. And we'll just fill up on as many as I can stuff in my hotbar. Oh, that's a good point. Trapdoor. Where would those be? Those would be in my wood boxes, shockingly. Funny how that works. All right. Let's do this again. I don't think invisibility makes a difference. So we're not gonna waste invisibility potions. They did great numbers on the creeper, not so much on the warden. I'm actually shocked at how little I died with all of this hostile mob wrangling that I've been doing. Genuinely a little bit impressed. Cleaning up the area above him is going to be another issue because same thing. We should probably just load up on totems and then, whoop. There we go. Amazing. He can probably detect me all the way over here. Honestly. It's fine. It's fine. See if we can make him, like, a little less mad at me for a little longer. And I guess I should be holding one of these. That is the point of having them. Alright. Like, I'm at this point kind of determined to get this glass stuffed into his head. I'm gonna die a lot, but it's fine. It's not like I have anything to lose at this point. Alright. Let's do this. Yep. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hi. Hi. Woo! That's not good. That's extremely not good, actually. And that was entirely my fault. Cool. All right. We go trapdoor there. Let's see, our pistons are over here. And I have a... Never mind. I was gonna say I have a full set of health for him to burn through, but not anymore. Let's back off. Let him calm down. He's an angry boy. Okay, so I set down, what, 3 pieces of glass? Did I get any more in my inventory? I don't. Interesting. Okay. I dropped more things than that, and I did not pick them all up, and I think they've despawned. That's not ideal, but it's fine. Such an angry boy. I wonder, I don't remember how long it takes for him to, like, calm down. Alright. Let's head back upstairs and grab ourselves a little more of this glass while we wait for him to calm down. I don't know why I went up there. That doesn't take me anywhere that I need to be going. Yeah, we'll get ourselves some glass, make sure we have that and the slabs, and I forgot that I need a blast furnace as well. And we're going up with the elevator, which means that we won't have to water clutch next time. I love that that worked out, though. Like, that was absolutely not my intention with putting the water there. But, you know, it works. He shouldn't be able to reach me anywhere in here, right? I did check all of that. All right. I believe the rate of, like, de-aggro is 1 anger point or whatever they're called per second. So, like, when we go back down there, he won't be fully de-aggroed, but he'll be de-aggroed enough to try again. We'll get glass, make sure we have one of these guys. Actually, I should probably make sure I have a few more than one, just for, you know. And the piston's removed, and the trapdoor is down, which means we should be able to just jupe ourselves right in there. Oh, come on. I'm sure I didn't use all of the blast furnaces that I made. I made a whole stack of them. The heck? Oh my gosh. They're probably, given that this thing, once again, seems to be holding items, they're probably... Nope, they're not sitting in a stack there. Okay, fine. I guess I'll make some more. It's fine. All right. Say hello to the new person. And then 1, 2. And we need a furnace, don't we? All right. Then how many of these? 5? 5, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. Make this blast furnace and dye this glass, and then we should probably be good to go. He'll be low aggro enough that we can go back. And I can't believe that we actually got him in there on the first one, and we didn't have to like try and kill one or let it despawn. This actually has all gone rather according to plan. I mean, I say plan very loosely because we all know that I don't plan ahead as much as I should. Clearly. I don't think I want like lights above him. I think I just want lights below him. I think that's what I've done as well. Let me look at the tower really quick. Where the heck is this thing? I don't know. I'm lost. Here we are. Okay, tower. Oh, I did do frog lights in the top. Okay, then I will do frog lights in the top of this one as well. I should have got this stuff prepared beforehand. But here we are. Okay, we put those away. Oh, we need redstone. I mean, I do have the one redstone in there, and that should be enough. So I'm not gonna worry about that. And we need that next. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm a big fan of everyone's reaction to this particular name, though. It was a good call by Monkey. Alright, well, he can hear me now. Probably. Let's try this again. Once again, I went to the wrong place. Okay. He seems pretty chill for the moment. That's good. See how this goes. Also, this danger zone isn't exact. Like, there are a few spots where the danger zone is marked to be a little bit farther, like, out than it actually is a danger zone, but better safe than sorry, right? Mm-hmm. I hear your Angie boy voice. Yep, yep. Oh, I can't walk under the trapdoor. Oh no, this isn't good. Yep, I hear you, buddy. Okay. We're going to... There we go. Okay. There we go. Another totem. Oh, I haven't even popped the totem yet. Okay, another totem. Another totem. We gotta go back. Another totem. Yep, there it is. Okay. That's it. Cool. Great. All right. All right, that went well. That trapdoor call was excellent. Thank you. We are going to take a quick little peek down in here. See how many... Actually, yes, I am, Wes. Okay. So... Where at? Glass is very hard to tell, actually, with. So, one... I think I need 2 more, and... Or at least... They need to be pushed down 2 more, which means 1... 2 glass, which are already in there, which means we should do a lime glass and a frog light. Yeah? No. Okay. I think we just need to go frog light and then blast furnace at this point, which can't be pushed. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with some sort of temporary block, probably just another glass block that we then break. Where'd that come from? Let me respond to you, Wes. Alrighty. Everyone else's days going. Like, just sitting here super honed in and shaky. Oh, I guess we do have to water clutch this thing again. It's fine. Ooh, that one was a little close, but we made it, so I won't complain. I did not bring totems with me. Whoops. Let's grab a few from here. And I'll have to remember to restock that. And we go with the first one there. The nice thing about dying is that he is also completely not aggroed at me when I come back down here. All right, buddy. Any items on the floor? I don't think so. Cool. Let's continue. Here you go, sniff, sniff, sniff. Okay. We need to remove that. We need to change that. We need to grab this guy. Are we at... Okay. We're going to then... Boop. Cool. Amazing. Yep. Let's see. I need that there next. Let's see if we can't... Woof! Come on, we got this. There we go. Okay. I don't think did I pick up my other things? I don't remember. Let's remember to grab totems here so that I'm not taking them from my emergency box. But we're getting really close, actually. Like, it's a little chaotic. It's a little, unconventional, but it's working. I thought about trying to rig up a whole redstone thing, and I was like, you know what? One, that's just not as funny. And two, like, it's a lot of effort for something that we could just burn through totems for, you know? All right. I am very much enjoying this whole decorating with mobs thing, though. Like, I've seen people do that in creative with, like, hostile mobs of various sorts, and I've always been like, I want to do this in, like, in survival. Because, like, the witch thing, especially, like, that's the one where I'm like, yes, this is exactly the kind of thing that I want to know and use in my survival Minecraft worlds. Where, you know, she's just standing there and her AI has been a little broken, and so she's just friendly. But also stuffing glass in a warden's head for decoration definitely fits in that, like, decorating with hostile mobs kind of thing. I'm still impressed that despite my lack of planning for the guys up there in the test tubes, that, like, I didn't die in any of that. I didn't blow anything up with the charged creeper. Like, yeah, that went pretty well. Okay. Will we get the rest of the things in there? I don't remember seeing the blast furnace, actually. So let's hope that all of our stuff is here and ready for us. Okay. Oh, this thing. Woo! Okay. That's there. We need to do one more, like, temporary. Where's the piston? There's the piston. One more temporary. Yep. Okay, buddy. Hi. Yep. You are an Angie boy for sure. Okay, I don't see the blast furnace. That's not good. Oh, I pushed it too far down. Or something. Something is wrong. We need another glass there. Oh, I tried. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little more glass. I'm going to grab another blast furnace. I'm gonna grab more totems. We don't have to shove things down anymore. That's the good news. So the piston, we're done with the piston. I do think we need lime glass, actually. Do I have any? Do I have any anywhere? Okay, we take that. And I'm just gonna, you know, fill up my inventory now, so that I don't have to think about grabbing the things. I think that'll work out well. We need one of these guys. We need another blast furnace, which means I need to make one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then 5. And that should be everything that I need to finish closing up this tower. I kind of want to take a piece of skulk and also stick a piece where the redstone block is. But I am not going to worry about patching up the rest of that particular hole. And then we need to go, you know, clean things up and all of that good stuff. Skulk. There's definitely more skulk in here. Sure is. All right. Blast furnace. Cool. We got skulk and we grab some more totems. I'll put that one in my offhand. There we go. All right. Will this be our last trip? Hopefully. I'm gonna starve to death is what's gonna happen. Could I? I definitely could. There we go. What do you mean I'm impatient? I don't know what you're talking about. Alrighty. Whew, that was a close one again, but it's fine. Alright. Okay, question. Once we have finished filling this guy's head with glass, do you want to do the cleanup in the spawning area? Which is gonna be just more painful dying and cleaning stuff up, and I feel like it's not the most exciting thing in the world. Or do we want to go find a dog? Do we want to go find our last couple of dogs? Because I kind of really want to do that. Oh, let me grab these guys. He really splattered my guts around that time. Okay. We make him as little angry as possible to begin with. All right. Hi. Hello. I know. I'm getting so perturbed because you're a perturbed kind of boy. I know. Let's see. We go boop and boop and boop. Oh, I didn't even need the blast furnace. Of course I didn't. Where's the pickaxe? There's the pickaxe. Let's break that. Okay. Oh, no. That's fine. Okay. Let's leave. Or try to leave. Oh. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So I'm at least gonna go clean up that scaffolding, and then, yeah, we can go do doggos. Pick up those things that are on the floor. All of that. But, oh my gosh, we have a warden just hanging out on display in our ancient city. That was a smashing success. I will take that all day. I'm genuinely surprised at how relatively painless that was. Like, it could have been worse had I, you know, continued standing on that shrieker before I went, wait a minute, he can spawn in more places than just here. But, all right. There we go. Let's clean this mess up. I'm so proud of us. There's a warden in my city just for decoration. And he can't kill any of the other decorative mobs. And he can't even reach me down here. Beautiful. So prepared. So prepared. All right. And we can take this bunch of scaffolding away, but I'm gonna leave that up for my own cleaning up later. Let's go throw these things in the storage system and get some doggos. I'm not sure where to go. Why do I... My habit is to walk up here because I'm so used to flying out of here, you know, even though there's an elevator and stuff. But we take the elevator today. All right. I gotta figure that out. I'm so proud of us. That was so good. Oh. I'm getting a little addicted to this whole decorating with mobs thing. If you can't tell by the 9 that I did in the last video. Like, oh my gosh, this just, ah! I love this. Okay. Okay. Should I tell people that they can stop bracing for warden messages? Like, I'm done dying, guys. Go back to your lives. There will be no more deaths from Karen. All right. Chuck things in storage. Boop, 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 boop. All right, and I don't have to keep my gamma up super high anymore. Yay! All right. Anything else? I think everything else is in here. Well, almost everything else. Why? Okay, we're just gonna stick it all in my inventory. Sort it out later. Let me grab that. Oh, we did lose a water bucket. I should grab that as well. But, here we go. And I don't think I need those invisibility potions anymore. I have been thinking about putting a witch up in, like, the bedroom area. And, like, sticking glass in her head and basically using her as a hat decoration. Which would be really funny. But other than that, like, I don't have any more... Like, this base is so close to finished. I'm very excited for how close to finished this thing is. So I don't think I actually need the invisibility potions on my person anymore. I can stick them in my magic box, though. You never know. You never know when you need them. Okay. Doggos. I should have bones in here. I do need a water bucket. Let me grab that really quick. Make sure I have that on my person. Okay. I need to sit and think about where to go looking for these doggos. That's kind of the issue that I've been running into with them. 'Cause I went out with a friend to, like, the desert, kind of north of where I've been doing my raids for, you know, all the mobs that we've been putting in here. Hey, that's enough. Thank you. She got up from her nap to yell at something. It was all really calm, too. She just, like, slowly stood up and just, like, sleepily looked at the door and then started barking. Hey, You're fine. You're actually fine. Okay. So, there is a jungle out there, but I wasn't finding a lot of sparse jungle, and I didn't spot any doggos. So that's kind of the thing I was running into. You can see the tall portal, which is, where we brought the camel through. That's in my base now. I need a place for... I need a place for more animals in my base. I haven't really made a lot of places for animals. She is jealous, isn't she? Are you a jealous girl? Yeah. Because, like, I have the camel. I have skeleton horses that I was like, oh, these are the perfect vibe to put in here. Oh, surely there's a dog here. Unless this is a spot that I had... Oh, yep, there he is. Okay, cool. I was like, I've loaded this area. How did... Hey, no! No! Why can't I give him bones when he's going after the sheep? Rude. Hi. Okay, well... that was easy. I could have sworn, like, I had loaded that area because my mining tunnels are from my industrial district now. And so, like, I've dug north through here and I've loaded a lot of this area. Oh, they're the armadillos that we put in a boat. I'll come back for those guys later because I don't feel like dealing with that. I just, like, grabbed the one armadillo that's in my base yesterday because I was out doing some other stuff. And he was right there. And I was like, I don't remember where the armadillos that we grabbed were. Shepherd, hello! You have just missed the warden wrangling. We're looking for doggos now. Because we were successful, to be clear. There is a warden in my base now, and it's great. It went super well. Like, I was woefully unprepared, which is like, you know, par for the course. But, like, it went really well. And he is successfully in our base. I thought about, like, not stuffing glass in his head, but then we managed to do that as well, so he is, like, thoroughly contained. All right, I can show you. Since we're bringing the doggo back anyways. There's a doggo with us, right? Yeah, there he is. Okay, cool. Well, let's go sit you up with everybody else. All right. There you are. Okay. You sit your butt, and then we just need the pale wolf, which is ironic. But the warden is, of course, down in our ancient city. I built a tower kind of in between the video being finished and going out and actually doing this stream. So that was all prepped and ready to go. And he... Ow. Lives right up in there now. You can just see his little head. But yeah, that's his home now. Oh, he got pushed. Oh no. I didn't even notice that. That's why. That's not good. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's really not good. I forgot that it was hollow inside. I was just like, yeah, it'll stop pushing once we... Nope. Okay. Okay. Huh. Because I'm gonna have to go inside the tower and push everything back up. He is the control tower operator. I can't believe I did that. Ugh. Darn it. Do we want to do that now, or is that something that I just fix on my own later? I know I want to get the wolf now still because I'm on that track now. But should we attempt to fix that? Or shall I just deal with that on my own? It's gonna turn into this thing where I just ignore that it's a problem forever and ever. And I'm gonna say, like, the mega base is finished or whatever in 2 weeks or so. And it's gonna be just... Sounds fun? Alright. Well, let's go get ourselves a pale wolf. And I have a good idea of where to go to get one. Well, I mean... You think there's any in... Where did we find pale wolves before? They were just in normal woods, right? There's normal woods around my place. I need more fireworks. Let's see if we can't find anybody out in here. Because this is fairly old generation. But, like, I don't remember if they actually spawn in woods or not. I'm sure there's got to be a few around, like, the taiga areas, if nothing else. Fair enough. We gotta finish finding the wolves at this point. Like, we've got one left. That feels like we have to do this. Hey! Hi, buddy. Badoo. There we go. Amazing. Hey! Look at that. I think it's very ironic that it was the pale wolf that was the last one. Oh, is somebody settling over here? What are those cherry trees about? Is this someone's place? Or is somebody just planting cherry trees for funsies? There is nothing else that indicates that this is someone's place. All right, then. The joys of multiplayer. Oh no, there's a lot of stuff planted here. Huh. Is somebody living here? What the heck? I'm so confused. Anyways, where's my base? Oh, my base is all the way over. I'm extremely turned around right now. That's fine. Ow. Okay. Wolf number 9 deposited. Or we will be depositing, and then we will go fix this warden. I can't believe I did that. Ugh. That means I'm also gonna have to go back to the top and reset things up there as well. So we should be able to push from the, you know, one from the bottom just fine. That's not a huge issue. As you can see, I tried multiple times to see if the whole, like, breeding a dog would count, and it clearly did not. Just FYI for anyone interested, you do have to actually tame a wild dog in order for it to count for the whole pack achievement. Okay. And now we disrobe again. It's fine, no biggie. Toss those in our storage system directly. Take one of those. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Scaffolding. I'm gonna take a little bit of stone bricks, I think, is what we'll use. Take a handful of those and a bunch of scaffolding and our handy dandy new little iron pick. And let's see, we need a piston and a redstone. All right, that should do us. That's fine. No, I'm gonna be perfectionist about this. I want that top one to be lime. Which means I need to take just 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make some new lime glass. They really should have some sort of like not temporary, but like saturation effect you can apply to yourself. I know that would that kind of defeats the point of survival if you just have like saturation beacons or whatever. But like my speed beacons eat through my food. It's ridiculous. All right. Oh, and totems. Totems are important. Very important part of the process. We pop them like pills, I guess. Like candy. I've gone through almost a shulker box of totems at this point. Just for like context. Exactly, totem candy. Okay, and we have that there. Amazing. Cool. We will die some more in the process. What do totems taste like if we are popping them like candy? That is a good question. I mean, the, like, basic answer would be, like, lemon lime something. I'm sure we could be more creative, though, as to what a totem tastes like. When you pop it like candy. I did take my wings off. Yeah, okay, cool. There is still a mess up above him where we spawned him in. But we decided that I will just do that off stream because it's going to be both painful and boring. But hey, now you get a little taste of, yeah, what the process has been like. And they come in different flavors. You know, that's valid. He's probably still mad at me. He can't reach me down here, though. Okay. So I'm going to stack up from the side, actually. It's gonna take... Yeah, he's angry. It's going to take a few... Let's see. We go that, we go that, we go that. Amazing. There we go. Yep. Now, do we have to clean this part up? No. Am I gonna try? Probably. Is that a wise idea? Not at all. Yeah. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna break the scaffolding and leave the bits up top because he can't reach me down here. So I still am blind, but it's fine. Okay, so now he should be in the correct spot. We just gotta go. Tastes like survival, sure does. Okay. I'm going to put the scaffolding up there, but then I'm gonna back off. I'm not gonna try to climb up the scaffolding with him this mad at me. Nothing's sticking out there, right? Okay, and then we just back off. We let him calm down for a second. Which is at a rate of 1 anger per second, I do believe. So angry. Wow, I hate the render distance. But yeah, he's a lot more visible now. Funny how that works. His angry little face. Also, anybody have ideas? Shepard is reliable as far as good Minecraft ideas go. This guy doesn't turn around. I popped him in there in his minecart and he happened to be facing backwards at that point. And they don't move. Evokers don't move. So he has been staring in this direction the entire time. You'll watch these guys and they'll just like sit and spin and, you know, hang out. The evoker doesn't move. And I'm like, but I don't get to see your face. You're just like turning your back on us. This is just rude at this point. But like, the only thing I can think of is like, pop in there, open him up a little bit, make him angry at me. I'm just dissatisfied with this particular thing. Somebody hopped on. We'll say hi. The evoker is miffed, which like, I can't really blame him. He even has a terrible name, I'm pretty sure. Chucklehead, yeah. Of course he's miffed. No wonder he's miffed. We've given this guy plenty to be miffed about. Listen to the heartbeat slowing down. That's cool. Ooh, I like that. Like, he's still keyed up. But the good news is that, like, we don't have to use pistons. The piston stuff is done. So that won't be quite as painful. I wonder if I should go get a couple more totems while we wait for him to finish calming down. I'm just obsessed with how this area has come together. I will be doing more cyberpunk stuff in the future. This has been really, really fun. And I tend to... I've learned about myself that I tend to do a little bit better, especially with like new styles, when I'm building off camera, which like, shocker, right? So like, this is definitely one of those things where I want to go play with the style a little bit more, and then like do some more cyberpunk builds in future series and worlds and all those things. Yeah. Okay, I need to eat. This is bad. Do that. love the camels so much. 2, 3. That should be enough, right? We don't need more than 4 to do this. Okay. Let's go irritate him some more. I'm gonna end up, like, losing a single block that I need and having to die to go back and get it. Get another one. Oh, I might need to stack that scaffolding up a little higher, actually. See, back to the totem question, which has now been sitting in the back of my head. Like, lemon and lime makes sense, right? Given the particles that we get from them. But I almost feel like they would actually taste more like caramel. Like, that's what they actually feel more like they taste, or they would taste like to me. Okay. No! Dang it! I can't see up there for some reason. And he's going to blast me now. Yep, there it is. Okay. That's gone well. He's a big fan of me, if you can't tell. Okay. So the scaffolding is 1 too high now, which is great. The thing is, I don't want to accidentally lose elytra. I have already recently lost a pair of elytra, and I don't want to do that again. And the other thing is that the top is... there's only 1.5 blocks of space up there. Yes, he's definitely my biggest fan. I can't believe that I just went there and shoved him into the hole. That... I was shocked that we managed that. He's such an angy boy. Yeah, calm down. You're all right, buddy. I should probably break that shrieker. I mean, nothing's going to accidentally set it off. You have to, like, literally go sit on the thing in order to trigger things. I could... No, I couldn't. Just because, you know, he can hit me from up there. I was like, I should turn that into my warden farm. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of stray shriekers around in caves. I just need to go find them, which, like, you all know is not my favorite activity. One of these days, somebody should just, like, get the Monster Hunter achievement with a warden. I think that would be funny. Let's try. I guess you guys can't really see chat. There's a couple of, like, new players in the server, and they're getting, like... They're getting, like, the Monster Hunter Achiever or getting shot by skeletons. Okay. We got to... Brandy, that's enough. Okay. Yep. There it is. Nope. Ow. We go boop and boop. And now we can die if... There it is. All right. All right, we did it. We actually accomplished it. I got that reference. I'm gonna say I got it because I don't get references often. Okay, should we even try and go collect those items? We should try. We need to like pull the scaffolding down anyways. Where are my carrots? Do I not have carrots? Oh dear God. If you break the scaffolding under you while crouching and leave the last one, you can survive the drop and not get splattered by him. Well, so here's the thing is like crouching doesn't necessarily deter him for long anyways. Like if he's already aggroed at you, he's tracking you for like a very long time, especially if you're doing something like breaking blocks. So like if I still needed to do that, it would be worth a shot. But I don't. So it's fine. We won't. We've done plenty of experiments today. We concluded that yeah, invisibility doesn't. Bon Jovi, no, Bone Jovi eraser. Come on. There is conversation happening in chat about Bon Jovi and skeletons and okay, also this is if you fall on scaffolding while crouching you survive the fall. Is that how that works? Because I know that like scaffolding breaks falls in some in some capacity. That is good to know. You'd have to go really fast, but you could potentially. But we do not need to try it today. Also, I don't think it was said at any point to Shepherd. Where's my stuff? There's some of it. It's around. Being a mess. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Anyways, the warden's name is Karen, manager of the Deep Dark. This was a monkey suggestion. Look, that looks so nice. Can I see your name tag? I can't see your name tag. Why not? Also, look at its face. It's so mad at me, but it can't get me and it's mad about that. Angy little warden. Well, I am glad to have that in my base, and I'm also glad to have that over with. That was very fun. Oh my gosh. I keep walking up that staircase to leave. And it's like, no, I have to go by the real person route. You know, the type of person who isn't addicted to elytra route to get out of here. I gotta get those elytra back. All right. Well, I do still have to clean him up. Clean up, like, the spawning area, but I will do that on my own time. It's fine. If Karen is the manager, who does she talk to? You know, that is a good question. You should ask Monkey. But that is a good question. But no, because I got slapped, you know, by Karen a couple of times. We decided that it was simplest for me to just like stand on the shrieker, spawn the warden, name tag it, and then get killed by it rather than try to escape. So I got slapped there, and I got slapped another time as well, and it was really funny. Everybody's reactions in chat, they're like, I'm sorry, what? You haven't gotten an elytra yet? Oh, come on. You know so much about this game. You should be perfectly fine to go get yourself an elytra. You should do it. Also, if you do try this achieving Monster Hunter with a warden, please take the crappiest screen recording and show us, please. I need to see this. I need this to be a thing. Okay, well, that was some pretty good work today. I'm proud of that. We'll just stick that there, and we grab that, and we grab that, and we grab that, and there we go. Don't ask why I have an eraser shulker in my inventory. All right. Well, I think we have accomplished plenty for today. We got our dog achievement. We got our warden in the city. I am thrilled that he's there. Yeah. We actually have a reasonable length of a stream today, too, so I will take that. That's RIP. That's kind of funny that your kid burns down your worlds. Yeah, that's fair that you would give up on that. Well, I hope that you get a world that you can actually like go to the end and get a elytra in. I will see you all Thursday for Phasmo. Yeah, it was kind of fun. It's been a long time since we've had a stream that's just me and us. It's kind of fun. But I'm also already so ready for Thursday night Phasmo. Yeah, we'll see Shepard on Thursday. That's fair. But I will be here on Thursday. Direwolf usually shows up on Thursday, though I know you're also busy. But yeah, I will see you all in the future at some point. Take care, you guys. I'll see you later.